If you want results like this, keep watching to see how I did it. Hello guys, in this video we'll be doing my press-on nails, and I will be using the Nova Ova nails with the Beetles Gel nail glue, builder gel, and top coat, all purchased from Amazon, and I will be showing you guys how I completed it. This did take about 20 to 25 minutes for one hand. I think it was because I was recording, but let's get started. So first things first, you're going to start by removing the shine off your natural nail. I am using a drill here, but you can definitely use like a buffer and like a regular hand file. I've been doing my nails for a while per occasion, so I kind of just have the stuff. And you're going to just file the shine off your nails. You should not be burning yourself or hurting yourself. And if you're going too deep, trust me, you'll know. But also, you're going to need some alcohol and some paper towel. I just use regular 70% alcohol. You don't have to use that one. That's just the one that I had on hand. And I just dabbed it down all of my nails with the alcohol to remove the rest of the shine. You could also use dehydrator, but alcohol and dehydrator are basically the same thing, so that's what I'm using here. And you're good. Next, I don't think I should try this step, but you're gonna put primer on. I do use the Model 1's primer. Don't mind how it look when I show y'all it, but yeah, I don't know why I put back my cuticles in the incorrect order. Normally I do that before I start filing, but yeah, I clearly had a cut there or something because it burned. But then I'm going to switch my drill bits to do my cuticle filing. I don't necessarily file to like take my cuticles off, like take the dead skin of cuticles off, I guess. I just file underneath of it a tiny bit just to make sure that like when I put the press on it like flushes well with my nail without having to like, cut something or hide something, I probably don't, but yeah. Here, I'm just making sure that I have all the stuff from underneath of my nail. And y'all gonna see me struggle with this, and that's okay. That's okay. But yes, you're going to use I think I use the Builder Gel in this one. I think I showed y'all, but I believe it's the Builder Gel one. I did use it. Be careful though, guys. Because I think you should put the nail glue on. I don't know what I think yet of how to do like the steps. But I did show y'all. But yep, put a very thin coat of that on. You will need a UV lamp. I do have this one from Amazon as well. Here's me finally showing y'all the primer, but make sure you put a little bit of that on. I don't really know the purpose of that actually, but everybody puts it on, so I put it on. And then I go in with my gel that it has to be cured. I believe it's either the Builder Gel or the nail gel though. Put that on and I cure it for about 30 seconds. Okay, so as I just saw, I actually cured for 60 seconds. But back to these press-on nails, I'm using the Nova Ova nails. I did purchase them from Amazon. They are actually very good quality. If I will say to myself, this is my second time using them. By the point in this video, by the point that I'm recording, I'm editing the video. But it came with like a little care card, a little sticker to label, to number like which numbers is which, in the top of the box. So I'm just making sure that I pick my sizes. I always say pick the one that's too big and make it fit you. The one that's too small will never fit you, even if you try to make it. So the idea is for it to fit sidewall to sidewall, and if it overlaps your finger, it's okay. you can always file it down, which is what I've done here. I just pick all of them. I don't pick mine for both of my hands at one time. Some of my fingers on one of my hands are different, so I kind of just use whichever one best fits my nail on whatever hand I'm on. Okay, here because my press on is a little too big, I'm just taking my hand file. It's a 180 grit file. I am just filing down the sides. I do make sure I do it to both sides just so that way it don't look like weird on the other side. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes press ons do that. They look like weirder on one side. So yes, this is my thumb one. I'm just filing it on both sides, trying it on again, constantly try it on, constantly make sure it fits. Sidewall to sidewall is what you're going for. It looks like I'm a little bit out of the frame here, but you get what I'm doing. I'm making sure I round the edges on the bottom, so I don't have like that boxy sharp look, cause like it needs to like flesh with like how your cuticle is, like in a U shape. So make sure you do that. Alrighty, so once I got the perfect shape for my nail, I took my standing band on my drill to gently file the inside to remove some of the shine. This just makes it so that when you put the gel glue on, it has something to adhere to other than like a smooth surface. So then I paint the inside of it just a little bit, and I add a little tiny bit of product to the bottom of the nail, which is what I did there. And then you have to put it on at like a 90-degree angle. If you have an air bubble, take it out to like take it off and just like restart it so that way you cannot get rid of the air bubble actually. I don't have one of those little fancy overhand lights. I had one, I broke it, so I never bought another one. I don't know if I just say broke it, but the cord stopped working, so I never bought a new one. But this is my method of putting the nails on, and it's been working, so I think I'm gonna stick to it. But I do cure it like that for at least 30 seconds at the minimum. And this clip is very long because, well, I'm trying to get you out of real world time of how stuff goes. So after about like the 30 to 45 second mark, I do let it cure all the way through on that one finger. You don't have to do it like this. You could do like 30 seconds on each hand. I mean, on each finger, and then put the whole hand in for 90 seconds if that's what you would like to do. Each press on brand is different, and this is my first time using that the Beetles nail glue gel. So I didn't really know how it would act. So I was better trying to be safe than sorry, which is why I let it sit for at least 70 seconds. I did continue the process over and over again, which is here, but I'm not gonna bore you with that part. So we're gonna skip to the fun part. So at this point, I have all the nails on, and I am curing my whole entire hand for 90 seconds. And we're gonna be back when it's almost done, though. Okay, so after you're letting your hair cure for however many seconds you choose, I am going to file them. Now, this is what I will say. This one time, particular time I did file them very, very short. I probably wouldn't do that shit again, but just file them. Hold your file. What I would really recommend putting your hand on something flat and kind of filing it that way. But yep, just file them to your liking. If you like them the length that they were, keep them like that. this is the most time consuming part for me, is filing my nails because I am very particular and I want things to be kind of perfect. Not so perfect, but sisters and twins, if that makes sense. Okay, this is what they look like right before I get the top coating and stuff. I did go around with the file, the drill around my bottom of my nail. So that's what I'm wiping off here and the extra dust. Here I am once again, fixing something, but keep doing that. And after this, you're gonna put your top coat on. Um, I actually don't think I did straight top coat. I think I did builder gel then top coat, but truth be told, I think you should just go straight top coat. I did put the builder gel on them, and then it started chipping, like the gel that I put on started chipping. So I haven't really found a good way for that one yet, but I think maybe just a top coat. Then here's your final product. So thank you guys for watching this video and stay tuned for the next one. Bye guys.